All right, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. James with Team Finish Strong here tonight on Watopia Stage 4. We're in the jungle. So, as you can imagine, tonight it is going to be an event entirely in the jungle circuit. So, we're going to see this course quite a bit tonight. We're going to be very familiar with it by the time we're done. 5 laps, and this is not a race. This is the group ride. Okay, the race I'm going to be doing later this week. But in the interest of trying to get my stream back up and running, it botched horribly on Friday for the race. So I did not get to stream it. It was a very interesting race, particularly at the end. Long sprint, very long sprint. But so I'm looking not to repeat that. And as far as I can tell, I think the stream is working fine for us all. If you could, please do chat. Let me know in the chat. Put a little message right up here above my head. Make sure we're still working. Other than that, I think we're good. We're hopefully good to go tonight. Now, as far as this not being a race, I'm probably looking to do Zone 2, Zone 3 tonight. Make this a tempo workout. I'm going to try to resist that temptation to race. Now, if I can just tell the 100-something other people that it's not a race, we'll be all right. We'll see. But I may throw in a few efforts now and then just to keep it interesting. I may throw a few efforts in. So we'll see. I won't rule that out. We want to keep it fun. So anyhow, on to other things. In fact, in regards to some of the real life things I had coming up, I unfortunately have been notified since my last race that the Spartanburg Criterium is out of commission. It has been canceled. So an event that I was looking forward to participating again in this year. I participated in it last year, and you all can check out, if you want, the video. I'll try to post it in the, if you're watching after the fact here tonight, I'll try to post it in the end screen for you. It was a really neat event. It was my first time in a high-speed criterium, we'll just say like that. Very well-known, probably not the best choice of words, but a more prominent criterium in our area, and I enjoyed it. Got my tail thoroughly whipped, and so did the field, frankly. If you watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I was hoping to get another crack at it this year, see if I can hang with the field for 25 minutes. But alas, it is no more. So my training is going to change at this point. I've got an event in October, late October, that I hope will not be canceled. It's 80 miles, 6,000 to 8,000 feet of climbing. It's going to be my hardest event that I've ever attempted. And so I'm going to be doing a good bit of training, which I was planning on starting in May, but I might as well start it early and get more climbing in, see if I can get these legs ready for that kind of an effort. As for now, all I got to worry about is the next 5 laps of this thing. So, we'll see. Anybody know how many folks we got in the pen? I'm not sure. And by the way, if you want to join the ride, feel free to hop on Zwift. You got 5 minutes. You join in and let me know, and we'll try to make this a group effort. I know I did that for Tour de Zwift last year, and I enjoyed it. Been having some trouble with planning lately, so I haven't had a quite as much opportunity to be forward-thinking this year on such things. But maybe before the end of the series rolls out, I'll have a better idea of how I'm going to space out my rides, and I can give you some advance notice. So y'all can join in if you want. This is the A route, so it's 5 laps. It's a longer ride. And though I normally don't like punishing myself on climbs, particularly off-road stuff, I am really looking forward to getting to level 35. So if I can take a big chunk of miles out today with the double XP, I might be able to get 35 before the end of the series here. Hey Sonia, nice to have you in the chat tonight. Good to see you, sweetie. You don't have to cheer me on tonight. No race. Not unless I get baited into it, but I'm really going to try to hold out tonight. So I'm shooting for level 35. Any of you know what's waiting for us at level 35 that I might be so interested in trying to get there for? Anybody have an idea? Any of you Zwift gurus out there that have an idea of what a person gets on level 35? Well, I'll give you a clue while you're thinking about it. It has something to do with the old days, the ancient days of Zwift. A group of people, formerly known as the Beta Gods, had access to these, and it is plural. Had access to these that we did not for many, many years, until just, I say, in the last 12 months. And it happens at level 35. Anybody got a guess? I'll give you guys a minute. Let me use up this power up since I've earned it while we're talking here. All right, let's try this. There we go. Oh, that feels so much easier. No, it doesn't. It's mostly psychological, I think. I've never felt the difference with the featherweight. And I'm not a featherweight to begin with, so. All right, got just 2 minutes to go. I might just do a full U-turn here and try to get these last 3 tenths before we got to jump in the pen. I'm all about getting those every last XP I can. There are some things money cannot buy, and if you guessed a pair of Super 9 808 combo wheels, then you are correct with level 35. So I am hoping to get those. I will have to spend some drops to get them, but you can't get them any earlier than level 35. So if you've ever seen some folks out there with the big disc wheels in these races, you know they are either beta testers or they have reached level 35. So, which I'm about to do here, hopefully in the next, I'd say maybe in the next week, hopefully. All right, let's get on over here before we miss the event. All right. Any of y'all have a recommendation on the bike, by the way? I just jumped in with the generic bike that looks like everybody's got different bikes. I have no idea which bike I'm supposed to. I don't know which mountain bike is the best bike to use on the circuit. I researched it months ago and I cannot remember. And it doesn't matter at this point because we are off in 30 seconds. So if any of you have joined in, feel free to chat. Let us know. We'll try to stick together. I'm not looking to race tonight. So 400 of us here tonight, I'm sure I'll find a group that I can hang with. In fact, they may not even tell you what your position is. I think that's how they do these group rides. Is they won't tell you what place you're in. They did that for a long time ago for Tour Watopia last year. They did that. Or at least for the workout, I think. For the workout one, they did that. So, all right, here we go. I might as well ride close to the faster group going down, since there's really no penalty in doing that. There's a lead-in? I guess there is. Yeah, it's the tarmac portion, right? That's the lead-in. Anybody have an estimate on how long it's going to take to complete 27 miles on a mountain bike? I don't know. I even brought an extra bottle of Gatorade here just in case. Because it's a little warm in here today. All right. So they say the mountain bike is the best on the jungle circuit. This would be my first time on it. How much faster is it actually? Are we talking minutes or seconds than a road bike? Because I do love my Tron bike. Mr. Francois, I am totally with you on that. That's mostly why I'm here today, too. Trying to get those double XPs. That's why I'm willing to do 5 laps of this today. How many of you have tried Stage 4 already with a mountain bike? Is it good? I mean, is it interesting? How's the feel on the bike? Do you feel like you're putzing along like it's rainy? Or does it feel like you're actually making progress? I know when I was warming up, it didn't feel like I was making progress. I felt super slow. Almost like I had the wrong bike. But I wasn't doing these watts either. All right. We have broken. We have broken up on the downhill, no less. So I'm going to try to stick more to zone 2, heart rate wise we're talking about here, not power wise. Zone 2 on the downhills, zone 3 with potentially some efforts on the uphills. And some wild cards. So if you're new to the stream, and you're probably wondering what in the world is this, this is Zwift. And for those of us who are homebound, either by choice or not, it's a great way to get some exercise, have some fun. It's a fully interactive simulation of real-life cycling, with some gaming side to it too. That's what the power-ups are all about, for the most part. Other than that, it's pretty realistic, other than the fact that you can plow through people if they get in your way. So, just like I did. But, yeah, there's no turning yet. No turning yet. So you don't have to worry about running into folks. It's just watts and resistance. And if you're racing, a good bit of tactics thrown in. So what we're doing here is a multi-stage series called Tour Watopia. They have several different flavors of the tour. You can run it. You can do a group ride like we're doing here, which is a no-stress version of the ride. At least it's not supposed to be any stress. You can pick shorter and longer versions of that. And there's a generally shorter and more intense race that you can do. And I've been doing mostly the races on my live streams because they're the most interesting. at least I would think, to watch in the stream. But tonight we're doing the group ride. So they have those as well. And you can see there's hundreds and hundreds of people doing the group ride. So you can interact with these folks. These are real people. They're not simulations. They're not bots. You can wave. I know there's a keyboard shortcut for it, but I can't remember. You can say right on. You can do that. And you can text if you've got the dexterity to ride and type or voice, Google Voice, you can interact with some of the other folks like this individual is doing here. So that's kind of Zwift in a nutshell. It's pretty fun. I remember the old days of stationary bikes, and my wife, God bless her, she got me one for a special occasion. Not sure, I think it might have been Christmas. I hope this doesn't get me in the doghouse, I really like cycling, but stationary bikes, as you know, even the nice, automatic resistance changing kind in the gyms, you pretty much end up, at least I did, taking your attention off of what you're doing as much as possible and trying to focus it on something else, like a movie, or in my case, I'd read a book, and just kind of try to wait for it to get over, you know? But Zwift is completely different. Zwift is interactive. It's very immersive. You've got 7 different worlds to explore as of yet, and they're constantly adding to it. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a new world or a new course coming up in the next few months, because it's been a while since they put the last one out. So to the right there is Out the Zwift, and that's one of their newer expansions. That is a very realistic recreation of the Out the West. Let me see if I can show you all. It's kind of layout. It's right back there. That's it, right back there. 3,000 plus feet of climbing. It's pretty cool. I've done it several times to try to get my Tron bike, and I can tell you it's definitely a challenge. That's probably one of the hardest courses on Zwift. In fact, it is the hardest course on Zwift. If you don't count Repack Ridge, and you're not trying to get a mountain bike. Long story, I can tell you some other time about that. But if you have gotten a mountain bike on Repack Ridge, let me know. So I think you're one of the lucky few. But so we're here just chilling. I'm keeping zone 2. That was good. Now we're about ready to go on the uphill portion, and so we've kind of found a group that hopefully will hang at about a zone 3 pace for me. We will find out. I gotta figure out how long these laps are too, so that I can. I think that's the lead-in. So now it's 5 laps from now. I think 5 laps from this very moment. Or there we go. Yep. So I got 5 more of these to do, and we just started. So we'll see. So I got myself a power-up, a nice little feather. That'll help. In fact, looks like our group is kind of whittled down here to just okay, here we go. I thought maybe I had just a couple here in this group. Try to help out a little bit, see if I can get us merged back in with that group ahead of us. Or I'll probably just break our group in half doing it. Who knows? I don't know, is there really any drafting with these mountain bikes? Oh, here we go. I'm not going to take the bait. Not going to take the bait. Going to let him go. But I don't know how much drafting there is, really. If it even really matters at 12 miles an hour. All right, let's see if I can settle into something zone 3 here. Did some sprint training yesterday just to try to keep it light, if there is such a thing as sprint training, but really kept the volume low. We did about 4 15-second sprints, just get some anaerobic work in, some sprint work in. Haven't done that in a long time. So I don't know if that's why my legs feel a little soft today, a little tired, or if it was the yard work. But this is, I think, going to be a perfect effort for me today, because there will be no sprints. Sorry to disappoint you folks, no sprints tonight. And hopefully not really going to dip into anything anaerobic either. Oh, they are doing placeholders here. Okay. 310th place. Okay. Well, we'll see where that winds up after 5 laps. I think I'll go make your predictions now. You can post it in the chat. Am I going to go forwards or backwards after 5 laps? Or if you are a real Zwift guru, you can see if you can guess within 20 places plus or minus where I end up at. And I'll try not to manipulate the results. I'm going to stick to my efforts here. We got to do something to keep it interesting here, folks. Because I'm in it for a little while here, 23 miles worth. Starting to creep to the high side of my zone. I'll just have to watch that. Big toucan sand. So this is the jungle circuit. And it sits at the foot of Alpe Zwift, which I believe is that one right there. It's a very picturesque circuit, for sure. Oh, look, and you can see the Epic KOM. I think that's the radio tower up there. So you get to see, even though this is kind of a sheltered section of Watopia, it's definitely a mountainous portion. They say there's a sloth in here somewhere. So if you can find it, let me know. One of the many Easter eggs in Zwift. Okay, we caught up to that group. Okay, got someone from Hawaii here. That's the other cool thing about Zwift is you get to ride with or against folks from all over the world. So that person probably just waking up, I would imagine. Used to live in Hawaii for a season. Beautiful place. No, my apologies. That's right. They're 6 hours behind. 6 hours behind. Or 5, depending on daylight savings time. So it's about noontime there. The endless climb of the jungle circuit. Try to see if I can get a ride on out before I lose track of that person. So if you got to make it easier, give ride-ons back. Got to be an easier way to do it than that. All right. I got to back it off just a little bit here. There we go. So if this were a race, you'd be seeing more of a grimace on my face for sure, because these long drags on the jungle circuit tax you so much. That's why I don't like to race here that much. I'm generally a flatlander. All right, getting ready to go over the bridge. Take a little mini break here. In elevation, that is. I feel so much better. All right. Then we hit the feather. All right. That was a little bonus there. And then it's back down and around again. That is the jungle circuit. Some folks trying to tear up the downhills here. That's a nice little group. I might want to try to get in with them. Well, they were a group. Did I tell you about the thing called sticky draft? That's what that was. Everybody's pretty much spread out now. There's a group 5 seconds ahead. Doubtful I'll catch up to them. See what I can do here. See if I can even catch these two before they get away. Oh, they're trying to get away. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe they're trying to catch up to the group of 3. just group of 3. Okay. Let's see if I can get back down now to zone 2. Y'all gonna have to keep me accountable here now. 5 laps of this jungle circuit is seeming pretty long. Feels pretty long already. Unlike a regular group ride, you can't just tell everyone to pull over and take a break like you do in real life. We don't have that, unfortunately. Oh, there he is. Did you catch it? That was the sloth. Trying to high-five us. Or low-five. We got a nice little group here. We're moving really good. This pack's zooming. And my heart rate came down. Yes. Try to help out at the front a little bit because my heart rate is in the zone. Or maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so fastest folks do it in 12 minutes. See where we come in at. Nowhere near that, I'm sure. I guess if we keep it under 15, maybe 15, that'll be about an hour and 15 minutes for this whole thing lined up. Minus the 15 here. Or about an hour from now. Approximately. We'll see if we can hold these speeds. This is a really good group that we're working with here. Really good group. See, we've already put a ton of time on that group of 2 that I end up passing in favor of the group of 3, which worked out really good. I didn't really have to put any effort in either. That's part of the dynamics of Zwift, is trying to stay in a blob wherever possible, especially on downhills. The blob pretty much rules on Zwift. Get some out of saddle time here. All right, finishing our first lap. And it was 16 minutes. Okay. Well, probably won't be any faster than that. So 16 to 17 minutes, most likely. So a little more than an hour and 15 on these, or a little more than an hour will be wrapped up. So this is the group ride, and we are about a little bit farther back than midway in the field. Just trying to keep it zone 2, zone 3 for the most part, unless we make it interesting. Okay, this group has got a mix that may end up splitting here. So we'll see. I'm looking to keep it zone 3 on the climbs. Somewhere between 140 and 150 beats per minute for me. So I'm still taking entries for the guess where I'm going to end up in the field at the end of 5 of these laps. We're on lap 2, so and I'm in 253rd place. Any guesses? So will I either make up places over 5 laps or lose places? Or both? Maybe I'll end up right where I am now. We'll see. All right, see if I can get this ride on. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Now for the long grind. Trying to see if I can get back down under 150. Should settle in. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. I hate to lose this nice group. I'm just a little bit over. May just fudge. All right, well, before I get too far into this race, I'm going to put my guess in. I'm going to say if I can keep holding this, I'll probably, through attrition, gain maybe break 200, maybe. There's somebody who just helped me get one closer. So maybe we'll see it. Chances are I may luck out and have a ton of folks decide to just quit before they finish, because this is a little bit longer than the average event. So we'll see. So I'm going to say I'm going to break 200. But I don't know about how much. Now the other problem that you have too is that as you get closer to the end, when people finish, they decrease from the tally. So I think by the time I get there, I may not even know. But we'll see. I think that's how it works. Anybody know? I think as people finish, your numbers start dropping. So all right, we're right in zone 4. I mean zone 3. Whoops. 9-1 to zone 4 tonight. About ready to cross the bridge again. Might do what I did last time. You know who I expected to be here in the stream today? Emiano or Greg. Haven't heard from you guys. You guys got to chime in here. Let me know you're still out there, man. You guys still Zwifting these days? You have to send me a comment after the event if you're not here today. Let me know what you guys are doing. Maybe we can try to get together for the last one, because that pretty much is all we have left. All right, here we go. Another bridge to cross. Well, we got another person who decided to quit. Had enough. I hear you. Well, there are not really any groups up ahead, so I have a feeling this group is going to catch up to me in short order. The one that's 6 seconds back. Yeah, here they come. Unless we can catch up to a couple of folks here and make it a group. Well, Probably not that guy that's going slow. You're going to go right by him. So this is a tough course, folks. Let me tell you, it wears you out quick if you're not ready for it. Or if you don't pace yourself. I think the most I've ever done is maybe 2 or 3 laps around this. Never did 5. Pretty sure of that. All right, here comes our group, I think. Maybe. Yes. Well, sort of. Still 2 seconds back. This was supposed to be recovery for me. Zone 3, in zone 2. Doesn't look like they caught up. Looks like we lost them. Because now we have our own little group here. Our own little sprint train. Now I'll take the lead. Taking this guy after. Supposed to get down below 140 here, but it doesn't look like it's probably going to happen. Probably heart rate creep is going to take over at some point here. Probably already has. There we go, finally hit 140. Probably just grazing. All right, 2 more joining us. Very good. Power in numbers. Unless somebody takes off the front. Hello again, out to Swift. So I think this lap is going to be a little bit slower than the last one. We did it 16:27 last time. Probably a little slower this time since we didn't have a vlog until almost the end here. And we got a problem. Well, hopefully not. back at it again here. Get ready to climb out of this thing. You almost could call it a toilet bowl. Kind of has that feeling, doesn't it? Going round and round, but you never get flushed. But much better water, for sure. All right. This group's got a mix of folks looking to try to put some efforts in. And I know you can't see my lap time here. Got it hidden by the chat window. 1627? Wow. To the second. To the second. Oh, I'm losing my glove. Don't want to do that. Okay. I was just reading that chat. So how many of you do the Zwift workouts? I do not. Just not a workout fan. I like to kind of freelance. Do my own thing here. Okay. See what kind of rhythm will settle in here. We're on lap 3. Almost halfway from the lap perspective. There'll be some good calories burned today. It'd be nice if we could keep this block together by the time we hit the top. Creeping into zone 4, but just going to have to live with it. I want to stay with this group if I can help it. Level 34, good job. I'm getting closer to level 35. It'd be nice if these groups could merge. This one and the 3 and 4 we got up ahead. We might make it. Might make it. Of course, I think we're losing the rest of our group, though. Yeah, so be it. Oh, there he goes. Making a break for it. He's going to break for the group. Don't blame him. Everybody's just kind of splintering here. Almost at the bridge. I'm more, okay, I was going to say, I'm more than 3 meters back. That's fun. Next group, 15 seconds ahead. Try to yank everybody up here so we can get lined up, ready for the downhill. Oh, hey, Greg. I just noticed the chat, buddy. Yeah, so far so good. Keeping it, well, except for that person that just zoomed by. Keeping it zone 2, zone 3. Little zone 4 here, right now. Okay. No. Okay. All right. This folks really trying to hammer it. For whatever reason. These guys are zooming. I wonder if this is the lead group. Might be. Might have just got lapped. I think I've stopped riding and started racing. What do you think? Next big group, I'll drop off and ride with them. They're really hammering it. Somebody got the Jungle Circuit KOM or jersey. Alright, this is where I'm dropping you fellas off. You could just drop me off at that group right ahead, I'll be very thankful. All right. There we go. Thank you, kind people. Oh, the refill. All right. Should have packed 2 water bottles today. Okay, that was fun. That was your bonus for today. And my bonus too. I've already met my goal. I still got 2 laps to go. And I'm getting dropped. For some reason, I'm getting dropped. Why is that? Maybe because I pushed too hard on the last lap. String it out. Really don't want to push 3 watts a kilo on this lap. Really don't. Those are people lapping us, I'm pretty sure. Probably not going to drop down to zone 3 anymore at this point. Someone's done. Legs are feeling almost toast now. Tired of seeing you, Toucan. That's a funny statement right there. Whew. Feeling it. Let's take some strain off here. Still hot in here. We got a lap and a half to go. For those of you who are just tuning in, you missed the exciting part. I caught the A train coming down into the bottom of the basin, and it knocked 30 places off in half a lap. Now I'm just trying to hold on. We come up to the bridge. Yep. I think. Yep. All right. I guess that's somebody who's done. They didn't even show up on the radar. I basically let these folks catch back up. Since the blob always wins. Here we go. It's a blob of 2. Still helps. Mr. Costin is probably fighting a losing battle. I guess we'll find out, right? I guess I'll use it here. Looks steep enough. Yeah, there we go. Come on, guys, catch up. Don't get lost. Oh, they broke. I broke free. Oh well. Trying to bring the heart rate down. Another group coming up. See if we can catch on here. I'm sure these are folks that I have been lapped by. All right, we're on the last lap. One to go. Thankful for it. No power up, just points. All right. We'll finish up in about 15 or so. Once again, this is turning out not to be a zone 2, zone 3. It's my fault. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the encouragement. I'm gonna try to hang with these guys, despite my goals. One more time up. That's my hope, Greg. I'd like to be able to do it on the next ride if I can. Down lap. So true. Definitely feel like I gave the legs a workout. Yes, it is, Greg. I so very much want to stay with this group, even though I'm blowing my goals here. Legs are feeling it. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Trying to hang on. To the bridge. All right, big push. All right, should be able to hang on now. I take a little break. Oh, that person broke free. Oh well. No, swallow him up. Coming down to the last kilometer. I'm not sprinting. I'm not sprinting. Some folks are taking off. Good luck. Good luck. $183. All right. Well, that's it. That's the end of that thing. Huh. I think I'm one race away from level 35 now, hopefully. All right. All right, folks. You know the routine. It's a little bit of a cool down for me. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. We'll be back early this week to do the race for this very same stage, and we'll pick it up again in a few days. Folks, have a great one. Take care. Be safe. God bless. And as always, finish strong, folks. Whoa! Haha. We'll catch you in a second here. I'm trying to get to the live stream. All right. Take care. God bless.